Hi guys, and welcome to this video today. For some of you who don't know who I am, I'm Rachel Thompson Phillips, and I help spiritual people create online courses as a way to share their knowledge and help change lives. I also help mentor spiritual people in life, business, on their skills and talents. And today I wanted to talk about making today our awesomeness day. I find often that we are very easy to talk about what doesn't work in our life and look at our faults and our flaws and blah, blah, blah. The list goes on. If we look hard enough, we can find so many things that could possibly not be working for ourselves. But wait a moment, how often do we actually look at some of the awesome shit about ourselves? Never, not very often. It's not usually conversations, hey Tanya, where we sit with people and actually acknowledge some of the really great things about ourselves, because we're usually so busy putting ourselves down. I reckon today's the day that we make awesomeness the day, where you take a moment to just reflect and just think about what it is about you that's something that's really awesome. Now, that's just got to be personal to you. It doesn't have to be awesome for everyone else. It just needs to be awesome for you, to recognize one awesome thing about yourself. And then think about what's something awesome that you do for someone else. And I think then from there, like taking those two little tidbits of massive awesomeness and make them an affirmation where you go around and 100 times today tell yourself these awesome things. Let your mind, your soul, and your consciousness hear some of these great things about yourself, as opposed to always dumping on yourself and telling yourself all the things that don't work well. Now, it's going to feel really foreign. It's going to feel really weird. But I think it's something that we all need to do. We all need to hear from ourselves that we're doing a really great job. We need to hear that we can actually acknowledge some great things about ourselves. And it doesn't come from an ego space. It comes from a space of just recognizing the journey you've been on, to be able to acknowledge these skills about ourselves and be proud of them. We don't take enough time to look at ourselves and be proud. Myself included, I've been there. Still have days where I have to remind myself, but that's okay. But that reflection is going to allow you to see that when you recognize that something that's awesome about yourself, the thing that makes it awesome is the journey that you went on to attain that awesomeness. So, you know, like if you say to yourself, like, I'm really awesome, the most awesome thing that I like about myself is that I like to laugh. Well, that would be my one. That's because there are moments where sometimes tears would definitely be the right emotion to share. But if you can find something funny out of something that's sad, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that like you should laugh at really sad moments, but I'm saying to have that ability to flip that emotional state and turn it into something positive is really uplifting. And that is a skill. Now, we all acquire different skills, and one person's skills are no better than the others. We're all put on this earth with all our own amazing gifts, and it's time we share them and be proud of them and acknowledge that they are what makes you who you are today. And that is a great big bundle of awesomeness. So I think today, one, choose something and say to yourself, what's your one thing that you're really proud of? That's your awesomeness thing for you. And then the second thing for today is look at what's something awesome that you do for others. And then remind yourself throughout the day. Make up a little affirmation that reminds yourself. And then you'll discover that your day will be so different. Your perception, your view of the world will be so different when you can recognize that there is some really great shit about yourself. And that's cool. Because especially for women, I see sometimes, you know, it's really easy to tear other women down and, you know, put them down as well as put ourselves down. But times have changed. That no longer serves anyone. That doesn't generate any greatness. It certainly doesn't generate to make change or shifts in our world, where we go from tearing women apart for how they look and what they do and how they live their lives. The time has now changed where it's about propelling women, empowering women, supporting them, nurturing them, helping them and guiding them. Today is the day that we make the change. Why? because we deserve it. It's that simple. We weren't all born perfect. There is no such thing as the perfect woman out there. Have a look on the crazy versus hot scale. If you find the hot woman, she's probably a dude. Anyway, that's my own little personal joke. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying is that, you know, like, it is time that we recognize how amazing we are from a sense of empowerment, not from a sense of ego. Because from this space that we can recognize where we've come, what our journey is about, and to be able to recognize the uniqueness of our own individual self instead of comparing ourselves to other. Nothing great is generated when we compare ourselves to other. We were uniquely put together from God or the Creator, whatever it is that you choose to believe in. And we were designed to be ourselves. And now it is time to step into that light and be perfectly okay with being who we are. Take the mask down and stop hiding elements about ourselves and focus on what makes you amazing. So that's my little video for today. I hope it gives some insight. I'd like to hear anyone's feedback on, you know, what was their awesomeness that they chose for themselves and what was the awesomeness that they found about themselves that they did for others. If you want to leave that underneath the video, that's cool, and feel free to share it. Have a great day, and remember, today's Awesomeness Day. See ya.